Martin Shkreli's seen his name in print. More than once. The latest, a New York federal jury found Shkreli guilty of securities fraud. Here's a look back at Shkreli's time in court, from arrest to trial to verdict. The 34-year-old biopharmaceutical executive was arrested and charged with securities fraud and conspiracy in December 2015, which has led to his 2017 trial. But first, let's backtrack to the incident that made Shkreli a household name. In August 2015, Shkreli's then company Turing purchased Retrophin, a drug often used by HIV patients, and then immediately raised the price by more than 5,000%. A few months later, he bought the only copy of a Wu-Tang Clan album for $2 million. He was sued for copyright over illustrations for the album, too. But this summer's securities fraud trial has nothing to do with increasing drug prices or bizarre purchases. On December 17, 2015, Shkreli and former Cat & Mountain attorney Evan Griebel were charged with securities fraud and conspiracy to commit securities and wire fraud. The same day, Shkreli was hit with an SEC complaint. Shkreli is accused of defrauding investors in his hedge funds, MSNB Capital and MSNB Healthcare, by lying about their size and performance and by preventing investor redemptions. Prosecutors allege Shkreli and Griebel of funneling money from publicly traded Retrophin to pay off MSNB investors, without the knowledge of Retrophin's board of directors. Shkreli hired Benjamin Brafman, a celebrity criminal defense lawyer who has also represented rapper Sean Combs and former French politician Dominique Strauss-Kahn. The case was given to Judge Kiyo A. Matsumoto in the Eastern District of New York. In April 2017, Matsumoto severed Griebel's case from Shkreli's after both of their attorneys said their defenses would directly oppose each other. Griebel's trial will start in October. The Shkreli trial began on June 26th. Hundreds of jurors were called in and dozens excused over 3 days of jury selection for their negative opinions of Shkreli. One excused juror called Shkreli the most hated man in America. Once settling on a 12-person jury, Brafman told them that his odd duck client made millions for his investors. He argued that Retrophin board members knew and approved settlement agreements to pay off his hedge fund investors. But the trial also saw stunt moves from Shkreli, when he called prosecutors junior varsity and then mocked them on his Facebook page. The jury heard testimony from 24 witnesses, including investors and former coworkers. Brafman gave no defense case. After a month-long trial and 5 days of jury deliberations, on August 4th, Martin Shkreli was found guilty on 3 counts and not guilty on 5 counts, in one of the top white-collar cases of the year.